Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Matt and it is Fiendish Friday. I am so happy to see each and every one of you before the weekend. As usual, I won't be here Saturday and Sunday if you've been with me for a while. But always Monday through Friday, I do one video a day. That way I get some content out there. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Just listening to my opinion about films. All that fun stuff. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because that will do me give me some love on that end. It makes it all worth the while from hearing from you guys as well. Um, Today's movie is a really, really fun one. It's one that I watched last night, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's from 1981, and it stars Linda Blair, Vincent Van Patten, which, Linda Blair from Exorcist fame. Vincent Van Patten, I know him mostly from Rock and Roll High School with the Ramones and, PJ Souls, yes. Clint Howard is in that one as well. Kevin Brophy, Jenny Neumann, Suki Goodwin, Jimmy Sturevant, and Peter Barton. And this is directed by Tom DeSimone. And that is none other than Heck Night. No, I'm kidding. It's Hell Night. Very fun movie. I really like this. And this release from Scream Factory is top notch. I like this right here. Pray for day. Like that kind of play on words, like the pray for daylight, pray to make it till day, or pray the night. Whatever. That phrase has been kind of done over and over and over again, especially in the 80s. Which I'm laughing right now above my fingers. I'm pointing right to Linda Blair's cleavage, which they put a lot of emphasis of that on this artwork, which cracks me up. And there's your masked killer. There is a nice little twist in there with that. I don't want to give it away. This is the newly commissioned artwork that they did for it. And then on the inside, I got the original, and then we got back here is your special features. You can see what you got there, guys. You can pause and take a gander at that. But woo, dropped it out of my hand, and so I got the original cover art posted here. Go ahead and open that up for you guys. It's a standard Blu-ray DVD. And we got, I'll just remove this one here real quick for you. We got the newly commissioned artwork there, so you can do the reversible artwork, which is the standard with the Scream Factory special editions. I really like that. That's one thing. They do pack a lot of content in their films when they do actually go all out and do these collector's editions. They pack it to the gills with everything they can, and I feel like that makes up a little bit for their price, because they are a pricey item, especially if they're the collector's DVD Blu-rays with the slipcovers. They're always they're always nicer to look at. Not that the slipcover really matters to me, other than you get the dual artwork. So that's cool. So as far as what it's about this fraternity and sorority. They have a pledge night, and it happens to coincide with this night that 12 years to the day that a family was murdered completely by the father, and the father killed himself. But one of the family members his body was nowhere to be found. One of those sort of things. So you fast forward 12 years, Hell Night. The group's going in: Linda Blair, Vincent Van Patten, and the other two, which is Kevin Brophy and Jenny Neumann. Which Jenny Neumann was really nice to look at on here, I thought. The other girl, Linda Blair, Linda Blair is, of course, she's nice looking. She's got a very, very wholesome look, I feel like, to her. She's got a baby face. She's got a little chubby face, which is, you just want to go up and pinch her little cheeks and do a little beep on her little nose, just a little beep, beep. Yeah, that's Hell Night. So that you fast forward it to the 12 years. This group is these four people, two girls, two guys, have to spend the evening there, or spend not the evening, the entire night there, and then they can be part of the fraternity. Um, Now it's just a very basic setup, very cliche in ways. It reminds me of if you've ever seen Night of the Demons, which I reviewed pretty recently, or it also even has a little bit of the of Madhouse in there. It's from Toby Hooper. There's a little bit of that going with the killer. I feel like, and then you add on the cool little twist at the end. It's very neat. Uh, well, towards the end, it's not the very end, but it adds to the film, in my opinion. You know, it's very very nice. So, anyways, you fast forward through the night. You the Kevin or not Kevin Brophy character, the Jimmy Sturevant and the Peter Barton character. There are they've set up a bunch of elaborate pranks all over this mansion so that they can scare the hell out of the four. Now the two are like your prudish couple. They sit in their their room completely clothed together. They don't do anything. Except for I think they well no I think there was a little bit of a kiss there eventually from them. It was the standard oh let's get to know each other love quarrel type thing. And then you go over to Vincent Van Patten and Jenny. They are they're the cliche horny couple. They are like, but the trick is this is a rated R film. There is no nudity in this. You get them in their underwear, and that's it. Um, Vincent Van Patten is in these goofy looking boxers throughout most of the movie. He goes dressed as Robin Hood, which is I thought he the basically like a oh shoot I forget his name right now. Daggone it. But like the old swashbucklers from the 50s, 50s and 60s, like some of those. But so he's dressed as that. He has to. He there is another girl with the other two outside. I forgot, and they sorry, I'm having a memory block right at this moment. Even though we just watched it last night, because I don't want to give away too much on this one because there is things that are going on, but you don't want to. I don't want to tell you because it'll give it away, in my opinion. So I'm going to cut this one very very short today. I'm not going to go up over the 12-minute mark like I have been. I'm going to give this one on the rating side, a technical side, it's probably a 3, you know, a nice middle of the road. It's nothing spectacular, but it is very nice to watch. And then as far as an entertainment side, it is going to be a 4. I find it to be extremely entertaining. It's one that you can watch with a group of people and have a lot of fun, or you can watch it by yourself. Just depending on how you like your horror films. Especially since we're in the month of Halloween, it makes it a lot better to watch them in a group. Which you know, last night I watched a classic that I'm going to review next week. I rewatched a classic. Basically, it's one that I own and have a nice little special edition of it as well. All right, so we got a 3 and a 4 on that one, folks. I'm going to leave it at that with this one. Do please go out and check this one out. Sorry I am not giving out a ton of information on this one. The only other there's like some things in the notes that I gave out that was kind of funny. Kevin Costner was allegedly a PA on this one. or I believe so. He was a grip. Excuse me, he was a grip, which is kind of funny to know that he in 1981. That's some of where he got his start from, and he did get his start in the in trauma films actually. And this was another one where another future uh, um, Oscar contender, Oscar winner, is Frank Darabont. Frank Darabont was in this, and he's always his films are always extremely good. You go from Shawshank to The Green Mile to The Mist, and then you, of course, you got the ones he did for The Walking Dead. That's just some stuff off the top of my head that I can throw out there that he did early in his early career franchise or early films. And then and this was shot over like 40 days. I think I read on that, and it was done within like several different places. It wasn't all done in one mansion, which is that's typical Hollywood magic. All right, guys. Love each and every one of your faces as always. Cannot wait to see you till Maniac Monday. Like I said, I got a great one lined up for you. I cannot wait. I hope you're having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. And peace as always.